regardless of those, can be really deadly in fights. So between that and the Vi, expecting to see Baya get attacked.
This is going to be a very fun game.
It is Saber being shoved in pretty aggressively. Aurora, of course, as you highlighted, Slayer. Early laning of prowess, very real for the Aurora. As Ultra Prime gonna probably struggle to find ways to deal with that. Saber,
oh my God, Saber is dead! Just like that, the power of Aurora. Yeah, there's LGD that already have one grub secured. Sasa gonna try and play tank on the front line as we just see projectiles traded. Second grub gonna go down here. We'll see if Ultra Prime want to fight for it, but the cease and desist is coming across. Hostile Takeover is gonna get cleansed by Savior. Sasa on top of a very low HP. Southsub, but the Tempered Fate's gonna stall everything out. 4 XQW to come through the between rolls off to the side. Sasa buying so much time with his health bar means the rest of LGD can just knock down these health bars as the 80 carries go blow for blow, but it's a great pullback on the damage from Baya, who is untouched through all of this and dealing out damage. Ace out of nowhere to Ultra Prime.
I mean, Saber had a really
started the grub pull. I don't know why XQW is one of the latest members to that fight with all the power he had. That is now evaporated. He is back down gold, and well, LGD are going to try and get themselves into the first dragon of the game. And Junhao was just, you know, seeking a potential steal angle, but that's first Drake down at 10 minutes. It's not a big game to make sure your Kalista has better priorities to go after. As both junglers are making maybe some dives a priority. Hello, flash cease and desist. Goodbye, Baya. Just like that. Combo, even if there was a jungler in the wings.
Well done. We got Savior out. Means easy Drake from there.
Conversations, but with this Herald going down, yep, those are actually going to be secured by LGD.
Okay. Still, this game feels close. And, I honestly good to see. I think some of our teams making decent decisions here. As the decision tree's been nice. Zhang does TP in, but cannot save the mid-outer.
Execution! Savior, the first one up there. Zhang was trying to capitalize, but he actually has to flash out because West Ultra Prime didn't follow with him. They're instead going to try and punish Sasa for the TP, but that's a very tanky.
Four that you know had success at the LDL level, winning that championship with pretty much this squad, outside of the folks that were called up early. I think that for me, like, success is still defined by that for all these teams.
Oh, there's your boy.
Oh boy.
There he goes.
that was a how they're really forcing LGD to come to them. Now, can they get out of this scenario? Zhang's going to be chunked. TP coming in. They had to pull off the dragon.
Yeah, they had to pull off the dragon. They are going to TP in their 5th member. Sasa is going to start testing the limits of his health bar, but he eats a pretty critical charm. He poked down low, but the Temper Fate's going to hit onto 2. XQW goes in the middle of the Ultra Prime, then comes back out. Fate's calling to save 1 member. They're able to get Xiao out, but as soon as he goes out, he falls back down, and Sasa's health bar is too much for Ultra Prime to bear right now. Baya deleted by XQW, who finally gets to show what he is made of after that early lead. And it's the Blast Cone to save Junhao, but it's LGD that wrestle back control of Game 3.
I mean, Sasa just tanked up the entire team, was able to live through that too. And LGD immediately have ripped their way towards the Otacon to drop the dragon. So, yeah, I mean, that was an interesting one because I thought the start of the fight, Ultra Prime sticking it to the dragon and with Zhang was actually a good call. But on the flip side, I'm not really sure about that because the Ambassa got really low and the conditions that LGD had when they did decide to TP in were very good.
This is bar gameplay right here, YCX. Yeah, I'm just going to annoy the jungler on his dragon take. Oh, you're TPing Zhang in? Magical Journey, but this time Junhao's actually able to follow with the puppers over the wall. They have to actually eat the stun, and that means that Junhao can keep chasing with that Conqueror. YCX does end up falling for disturbing Junhao on his dragon clear.
The combo's still taken by LGD. Wonjung's going to wrap this one up this time around. So Zhang will score the dragon. And Ultra Prime end up getting something on the back half, but still like where LGD's at in this one, and kind of curious to see if we get a second look at that big fight, because, man, Saucer just tanked up everything for days.
Cease and desist available. The Aurora joins. A lot of dashes to cut down Baya, who is up there, and they
Good
know
catch.
it's not being taken, yeah. And that means that they're not going to walk into any of these
this is a hell of a flank.
Brush.
This is a hell of a flank.
Two-pointed strike from behind. Here comes Sasa for the first prong. Second prong over the wall is going to be Climber. And hello, Baya! Eat this ultimate to the noggin. Down goes Sausa already. And there's no way for Ultra Prime to ever find a way to compete with that level of flank from LGD. 3 kills in an instant, and they don't even need to chase down Zhang because they know that, one, Sasa's going to take Junhao out. Hell, they may not even go for a Baron. They're just going to go for the kills in the base here now as they knock down Zhang, and they're going to take the whole house with them.
Okay, they're going to pull off after the inner turret, go find the Baron. What a great setup by LGD. The cat and mouse game around the Baron was kind of fun. LGD, of course, the redemption was used to spot the Baron, but LGD, after that, they used the time to sneak Climber in, get him around the enemy team, and pull off a flank that really jailed Ultra Prime to take a fight that they did not want. It was on LGD's terms, and it showed in the result.
Podium finish, the medal around, the proverbial neck for LGD of winning a fight like that against, well, that one fight really leveling the state of this game now with Sasa just so unmovable wherever lane he goes with his Baron. Gonna be a threat for an inhibitor turret whenever. Saber able to rescue one turret back at the top side, but he's gonna immediately have to TP back down as the gold is coming in droves for LGD thanks to some of these turrets.
Ignoring that Drake, just trying to take as many turrets as they can. You can take the Drake on the exit if they so choose, which, yeah, it's going to be a pretty pricey exit.
Here's the nice
Sasa, yeah, Sasa knocked down the middle inhibitor turret, and the rest of LGD waiting to say siege to the bottom inhibitor turret.
Trying to slowly stretch out the fabric that is Ultra Prime's defense right now until seams start busting, turrets start falling. Hard spot to be in, but Zhang's trying to break. He gets a public execution onto X2W, but he has the Zhonya's this time. He's just going to bark off that ultimate and drop the worlds on top of Ultra Prime's heads. Just a couple of rockets here from Savior. They're able to get another kill. X2W going a bit too far forward, though. Able to die over to Baya, who's able to trade his flash well, but LGD still healthy enough to start taking inhibitors after a murky fight.
Honestly, pretty amazed at the value that the tank Udyr got in that fight. The empowered Ahri drop was slowing everyone up. Opened up that angle for XQW to look for the end. Couldn't find it, but LGD still looking for the game.
Yeah, I mean, look at Sasa right now. He's taking 2 Nexus turret shots, all the attention of the 3 Ultra Prime members, and that lets Savior just step up and once again turn into a makeshift Gatling gun and belt health bars with ease. Baya's gonna fall next to him. He can't dance around this Udyr as Sasa picks himself up a double kill. The Sasa Masterclass has earned LGD the comeback in our series, a win, the final one of Group Nirvana as they'll head into the play-in stage on a W.
That Udyr from Sasa, this is the second time he's played it. It's been to